My name is Dr. Praveen C. Patel, retired research scientist, Anand Agriculture University, Anand, and guest faculty professor, Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat, India. So today, the topic of my YouTube is reclaiming alkaline sodic soils, practical, low cost, and scalable solution. अल्कलाइन सोडिक मिट्टी का सुधार, व्यवहारिक, कम लागत व स्केलेबल समाधान। Why it matters? The economic impact: alkaline soil reduce yield by 30 to 60%, lead to higher fertilizer cost and lower income. That is why farmers are replying sometimes that why it answered the farmer question, why should I spend time and money on this? Because farmer, there is a reduction of the yield of about 30 to 60% and higher cost of the fertilizer, and farmer getting low income. That is why they are not incur more expenditure for the reclamation of the alkaline soil. Objective, उद्देश्य क्या है? Practical steps farmer can apply this season to reclaim alkali soil and increase yield and quality. किसान इस मौसम से अपनाने के लिए व्यवहारिक कदम उत्पादन और गुणवत्ता बढ़ाए। What is alkaline sodic soil? Alkaline sodic मिट्टी क्या है? Definition: it has a high pH greater than 8.5 and high exchangeable sodium percentage. हिंदी में संकेत: मुद्रा कठोर, पानी जमना, पत्तियों पर सफेद नमक के दाग। So you are knowing that when the human blood have more sodium, then they have the blood pressure, and if the human being are not taking care and eat more salt, sodium chloride, then the heart problem. Similarly, in soil also, when the sodium content increasing and calcium, magnesium decreasing, then soil pH increasing, exchangeable sodium percentage increasing more than 15%. So the soil become very hard, crust formation, waterlogging condition. So that you can see in next slide. So problem in alkaline soil. What is the problem in alkaline soil? I see soil pH greater than 8, nutrient like nitrogen, phosphorus, and zinc become unavailable to plant. Means nutrients are present, but it is not available to the plant due to high soil pH, high salt concentration, osmotic stress, reduced water uptake by roots due to high concentration of the salt in soil, poor soil structure. I told that hard crust, low infiltration rate, waterlogging. So low infiltration rate, then when there is a low rainfall or we apply the irrigation, the water are stagnant. That is waterlogged condition. So waterlogged condition, then poor drainage, aeration. So root will not get the oxygen, resulted in poor root growth. And we are knowing that the function of the root to absorb the nutrient in the form of soil solution and supply to the plant parts. Then poor aeration, I told, reduce oxygen for roots because when there is a water, then the root cannot get the oxygen. So I told that weak root growth. So the plant growth and development depend upon the root biomass. So in alkaline soil, the root biomass is very low in biomass. So obviously, less uptake of the nutrient from the soil. Then slow plant growth, stunted plant, yellowing leaves, chlorosis, and we are getting low crop yield. So problem in alkaline soil. So we have discussed that alkaline soil hard crust, you can see low infiltration rate, water logging, and poor drainage. So here you can see the stunted and yellowing of crops in alkaline soil. They are water pooling in a field. So infiltration is rated in decrease in alkaline soil. So there is a water pooling in a field. So water is stagnant. So there is a waterlogged condition. The solution for alkaline soil: apply soil amendment, gypsum, elemental sulfur, fertilizer to reduce pH, improve structure, organic matter, add farmyard manure, compost, green manure to improve aeration and nutrient ability, good irrigation management, use fresh water, leaching to flush excess salt from this soil, drainage improvement, install surface drain, subsurface drainage to remove stagnant water, crop management, grow salt alkali tolerant crops like barley, mustard, napier, sorghum during reclamation. Balance fertilizer, apply zinc, iron, manganese, spray or soil application to correct deficiency. So how we can know? By carrying out the soil testing. So in pillar 1, step by step gypsum application guide, get soil tested, so sample report. So we have to carry out the soil testing, and for that we have to take the representative soil sample from the field, then calculate gypsum dose, then broadcast gypsum evenly, mix it into the top 15 to 20 centimeters of soil, plow, harrow, irrigate adequately to leach soil. So at that time we have to use the fresh water having low salt content. So quick field diagnosis for soil and water testing for the diagnosis of alkali soil or sodic soil. So here the pH meter, here pH strips, here electric conductivity meter, and here ESP lab test. So it is a cartoon. Where to source materials? Farmers are asking, we have suggested the gypsum, biochar, compost, but where it is available? So gypsum, you can obtain from the India Mart, fertilizer dealers, exports India, India Business Directory. At present, the price rupees 2000 per ton or rupees 115 per 50 kg bag of gypsum. So it is agriculture grade. Then biochar, local producer and companies, government initiative, Indian Business Directory. The price rupees 1600 per 50 kg. So in loose, we have to pay rupees 32 per kg. Then third one, compost, farmyard manure, cow dung manure, or buffalo manure. So native Indian organic city compost, farmers group, online store, or local supplier. Also, you can obtain the farmyard manure from the Gausala. Then price हम यार manure ₹400 per 50 kg, ₹115 for 50 kg, that compost ₹130 per 100 kg. So it depends upon the quality of the manure and compost the company are charging. Then pillar 2, water management. So in water management, leaching and drainage solution. So you can see a leaching with good water after the gypsum application. So we have to apply the gypsum through broadcast at then cultivating or plowing or harrowing 15 to 20 centimeters. Then you have to leach with good water after gypsum application. So whatever the salt that has been drained from the field, outside the field. So leaching with good water after gypsum, avoid saline irrigation. So don't use the saline water for the leaching. If waterlogging is present, surface drains or subsurface drainage option. So if the soil have a high alkalinity, then yield filtration rate is very low. So at that time, we have to start surface drains or subsurface drains. Then pillar 2, organic matter, compost, farmyard manure and green manure. So in normal soil, we can grow the sunham or the green manure crop. But in alkaline soil and saline soil, we have to use the Biochar. In Gujarati, it is called ikkad. Then how to add compost to alkaline soil? So you can see here the figure. Then biochar. Superhero amendment, role and low cost production. So we are applying the gypsum along with the biochar, then we require the low gypsum requirement. So here you can see that biochar is a superhero amendment. So it is a cartoon. So biochar is a popular soil amendment, enhancing soil structure. It improves the soil structure. Water retention, it increases the infiltration rate and aeration. It can improve nutrient availability and reduce nutrient leaching, leading to increased soil fertility and agriculture productivity. It helps in the low cost of production. So you know that the productivity of the saline, alkaline soil or sodic soil or acid soil is low. But the fertility is there. But there is a constraint in problematic soil. As I have mentioned that acidic soil, saline soil and alkaline soil. So due to high soil pH, then higher salt concentrations, 4 millimoles per centimeter, then exchangeable sodium percentage greater than 15 in alkaline soil or sodic soil. So the nutrients are present in soil. The soil is fertile, but nutrients are not available to the plant, resulted in we are getting the low crop productivity production. So saline, alkaline or acidic soils are fertile one, but it has low crop productivity due to the constraint of soil as I have mentioned. Then there is a synergy interaction between gypsum and biochar. So it is a synergistic. There are, you know that when we apply more phosphatic fertilizer, then iron and zinc are not available to the plant. because they have the antagonistic effect. But when we apply the nitrogen, then other nutrients are more available to the plants. So it is called a synergic effect. So apply biochar with compost before or after gypsum to speed up reclamation and reduce gypsum requirement. So you know that generally, depending upon this alkalinity or salinity, we have to add the gypsum as per the soil test value. But generally 2 to 4 ton is required per hectare. But when we add biochar along with the gypsum, then the requirement of the gypsum is reduced. And you know that all these things are the costly input. So I have prepared one YouTube and published in my YouTube channels. So reclamation of alkali soil through gypsum and biochar. So application of biochar at the rate of 20 ton per hectare plus 50% gypsum can be used as an amendment in sodic soil or alkaline soil for decreasing soil solidity and increase in yield of finger millet, means ragi, compared to its sole application. So it is link of my YouTube. Choice of crop, tolerant, high value, what to grow your crop roadmap, so title, what to grow and when. A practical timeline content. So in content one, year one, in first year, after reclamation, we have to grow tolerant crops like barley, bajra, napier grass. Recover cost expect 20 to 30% yield improvement. Then second year, moderate crop, wheat, mustard, improve soil further, expect 50% improvement in crop yield. Year 3, high value crop, pomegranate, grapes, maximize profit. So why managers manages expectation and encourages long-term commitment. So here you can see that year 1 tolerant crop, barley, then bajra, then napier grass. Then year 2, moderate crop, wheat and mustard. Year 3, high value crop, pomegranate and grapes. Then indicative farming system. Combine crops plus fodder plus livestock plus composting to recycle nutrients and maintain organic matter. Practical integrated farming system calendar for smallholders. So here I have given indicative farming system. And you know that in India, more than 70% farmers are smallholders. And for that, indicative farming system is very economical and they are getting the incomes from the integrated farming system because it's a combination of the crop, fodder, livestock. So they earn more money and their livelihood is improved. Success story, किसान सफल कहानियां, sugarcane farmer using biochar and soil carbon increase. So UJUM and Coworker 2024 result indicated that improvement in soil chemical and saline alkali property as well as nutrient bioavailability after biochar application had a positive effect on bacterial community in highly saline alkali paddy soil. So it is a reference. Then Farjad Rusai Danish co-worker 2024 reported the promising role of biochar as a sustainable approach for mitigating salinity stress in agriculture and improving soil quality for crop production. Then how to start your decision tree? So limited case, suppose you have low money, then you have to add organic plus crop change. As we have suggested, the crops depend upon the alkalinity or salinity. Then moderate salinity, then use gypsum plus leaching. Then if you have good income, then add drainage. How to get help for materials? So title, where to find help, testing and material content. So soil testing, the farmers are advised to contact the Krishi Vignan Kendra, Agriculture University Lab. Then gypsum, biochar, local fertilizer dealer, FPOs, subsidy state agriculture department, helplines. Then guidance, your local FPO or extension officer of the taluka state. So here it is social media, phone. Without phone, we can, with the use of the phone, we can contact them for the soil analysis. Laboratory is there. So in every districts, laboratory is a government laboratory there, private laboratory is also there. So the farmer can carry out the soil and water analysis. Then tractors, government of India and state also give the subsidy for the purchase of the tractors. Then farmer handouts, 6 practical action. So it is very important. Apply gypsum with organic 2 to 4 ton per gypsum plus 8 to 10 ton per hectare farmyard manure or compost. Prepare low-cost biochar. Burn rice husk, wood in cover pit. Apply to 3 to 6 ton per hectare. You can also prepare the agriculture waste material. You can prepare the biochar. So it is a pit stock. So I have prepared the biochar from the rice straw, then cluster bean straw and tested on corn crops. And I got the positive results in terms of the plant growth of the corn maize and dry matter yield and green powder yield. Leach salt after gypsum, irrigate 2 to 3 times with good quality water to plus sodium salt. Grow tolerant crop, as we have discussed earlier, barley, wheat, mustard, napier grass for first 2 to 3 years. So it is a salt resistant crops. Then install drainage if waterlogged subsurface pipes or surface ditches to lower water table. Then monitor soil health, test pH, electric conductivity every month in the first year. So we are applying the different treatments. So we have to monitor the pH and EC every month for the first year. Then contact information, call to action, title, for personalized guidance, contact me. So my name is Dr. P.C. Patel, phone +91 99090221116. My email patelpc12@gmail.com. And it is my YouTube channel QR code. So you can see the YouTube and more than 500 YouTube I have prepared and published, and it is related to agriculture crops, soil fertility, then different crop, then bio-CNG, biopellet, then fodder crops. So appendix for those who want to know more. So it is for the farmers. So I am not discuss more, but those farmer who have interest, then they can read it. So appendix, I have given these things, technical references and formula. Then move the gypsum requirement formula and annotated bibliography here. Speaker note, this study slides are just for references. I will not present them, but they are here if anyone has technical question. So it is a repeat one. So I remove it. Then technical reference. So you can see the references. Then the gypsum requirement formula. So you have to take the representative soil sample of your field. So the lab report will tell you the exact amount of gypsum needed per acre. A simple rule of thumb is often 2 to 4 ton per hectare. Then you can contact to direct them to the Krushi Vignan Kendra for the exact calculation. Then I annotated bibliography. So you can see here, so you can read it. And if you have problem, then ask me. Then key evidence 2015 to 2025, 6 strongest studies with local recommendation. So earlier we have discussed it. Then team organization. So I am doing the agriculture consultancy. So my name is Dr. Praveen Patel, retired research scientist, Anand, Gujarat, India. So I have prepared the one website, Empowering Sustainable Agriculture, Soil Health, Bio-CNG, Super Napier, Biochar, and more. So our goal to supply technical information to the farmers' problems, soil health, so then Bio-CNG, then to provide timely technical advice and expert consultancy on agriculture for increasing per crop production, resulting in more income. So what we are working on? So we are working on soil health, Bio-CNG, and Biochar. So our service, soil health and fertilizer advisory, Bio-CNG and biopellet from Super Napier, high productivity of Napier cultivation, biochar preparation and application, saline alkali soil reclamation, farm productivity diagnosis. So consultant services, reclaiming alkali soils, practical, low cost and scalable solution. So if you need, then you can contact me. So this is my contact addresses. And I told that earlier also, that in my YouTube channel link and QR code. So direct using the QR code, you can see my channel. So thanks. Do you have any questions? So patelpc12@gmail.com. patelpc12@gmail.com. WhatsApp number +91 9909022 So it is a WhatsApp number. And it is a URL of my LinkedIn. Here I will forgotten that our location from 2013 to 2024, I am residing at Anand, Gujarat. So I am carried out my consultancy from the Anand, Gujarat. But in 2025, I am arrival in Edmonton, Alberta. So I am also doing consultancy online from Edmonton, Canada also. So it is for your knowledge. So again, do you have any question? Then contact me. And I am requested to all the farmers that please subscribe our YouTube channels. And if you have any query related to soil health, low crop productivity, soil problem, saline alkali soil, or you want to prepare the bio-CNG, biopellet from the super hybrid napier grass, or if you have interest to prepare the biochar and use in agriculture, then you may contact me, because you know that the biochar is a inert material, and once we apply in soil, it remain for 50 to 100 years. But you know that when we apply the urea, muriate of potash, or ammonium sulfate, its power remain only 3 to 4 months. Farmyard manure power remain for 1 to 2 years. But the power of the biochar remain 50 to 100 years. That is why globally now the farmers are using the biochar along with the compost or manure, chemical fertilizers. Then they increase the crop productivity and soil sustainability. And I have also put up the 5 to 6 YouTube on biochar and charcoal. And if somebody has the interest on natural farming, then they may also contact. In India, in globally, the first university, Gujarat Natural Farming Science University, has been started in Halol, Panchmal, Gujarat, India. And I serve for 8 months, sorry. So if anybody want to know the natural farming, and it is a cow-based products, fermented product, so they can ask me. So thank you again.